Oh, that was close. So there's a blue chest right there, and I think he's going for it. He is going for it. And he's dead. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Echo. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back on Pixel Gun 3D. We are not back with a challenge episode. Today in this video, this is my Battle Royale tips and tricks guide. Basically, I'm here to teach you how to win the game mode. Now, at this moment in Pixel Gun 3D, I have a total of 407 victories in the Battle Royale game mode. So I definitely know how to win this. I've been playing it for a very long time, and I do consider myself a decent player at the Battle Royale. And I've received a lot of comments saying, Echo, can you help me? Any tips, any tricks? Now, unlike other YouTubers, I'm not going to cut up my video into segments showing you my best clips after playing 4, 5, 6 games. I'm going to be bringing you some raw gameplay footage, and I'm going to be running you through my situation on why I picked that weapon, why I didn't use that weapon, what you should do in certain situations, etc. So if you do learn something new today, please be sure to hit that like button. First thing I want to say is I've received a lot of questions recently saying, hey Echo, can you create a Discord channel? Guys, I've had a Discord channel for over 1 year. It's just discord.gg/ECKODILES. ECKODILES. I'll leave it in the description. I think we've got like 3 or 4, maybe 5,000 people in there now. So if you're not in there, you're missing out. But I do have a Discord page. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is just @ECKOSOLDIER. And my Instagram is just The Real Echo. I've had so many questions about social media recently. But anyway, jumping into game, if we go to news, there has been a new news article introduced. Abilities craft list. Now, great. However, the developers really didn't explain to people how to access this. Don't worry, I've got you covered in today's video. If you go to Armory, you go to Craft, you go to Modules, and you tap on any module and you click Insert, on the top right, below your shards, you have a question mark. Tap on this question mark, it explains. Armory modification system. Receive chests for winning games. Receive modules from chests. Insert modules for your equipment, win battles. Going to the next one, types of modules, it explains in a little bit more detail. Elemental damage, it's really good by the way, it's more descriptive. Going along even further, it explains even more about the special abilities, which is the perfect combos. One more time, power capacity, and last but not least, once you've got a perfect combination, it's then locked in. It will tell you that you've kind of unlocked this special ability. So if we go down, I don't have the sniper one, I don't have the heavy one because I've not done the perfect combos videos for those ones. So just to remind you how to get the perfect combination, that's what they introduced to the game recently. One more thing though, what we're gonna do is, because last week's video, I brought you a video showing the aircraft carrier map above the Battle Royale. Now we're gonna jump into the aircraft carrier map in normal team fight, and I want to show you something. So as you all know, this is the aircraft carrier map. The first thing I want to show you is located in the middle of the map. Now, most of you guys probably already know this, but it's just to kind of go over what we knew in last week's video. So, you know the plane that we fly in over the Battle Royale map game mode? It's this. Now, one thing is, I don't know how 100 people fit inside of this, but they've introduced it to the aircraft carrier map, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, it's just the vehicle that we fly in. You've got this one, and you've also got another one as well. So I was like, okay, but why would they do this? By the way, I'm flying it. Now, if you look at the edge of the map, the Battle Royale map is all the way down there. Let's get a better angle for this. As you can see, that is the Battle Royale map. Now, it's only a picture. It's only a picture of the Battle Royale map, but I thought it was pretty cool, because if you jump down here, you can see the whole entire Battle Royale map. Just a small Easter egg that they've introduced. So, I can kind of map out this thing as well. So, if we look there, that is Area 52. That right there is the small village. And if we look a little bit further this way, that around about... Oh, there's the volcano. Around here is like that phoenix thing, which has the portal in. It's just a nice Easter egg. Now, looking around this map, this might actually have a couple more Easter eggs that are going to be linked to the Battle Royale in the future. Because I remember a little bit of time ago that developers were telling me things that they want to introduce to the game. They said they want to introduce helicopters. So there could be a chance that things like this are going to be introduced to the game. So I thought it was a little bit of a surprise. Go around the Battle Royale, go around the aircraft carrier map. You might find even more Easter eggs that could be linked to the Battle Royale. Why they decided to link this map to the... Oh, there's airport as well. Why they decided to link this map up to the Battle Royale, I really don't know. But it not only has that aircraft carrier and these helicopters, it also has these planes as well. So that was quite interesting to me. Anyway, that was just the kind of Mythbusters for today's episode. So for my first guide in today's video, it's all about where to jump. Now, if you want to avoid conflict, do not jump in this area, especially since this is like the hot zone. This is where people usually go. So for the sake of today's video, I will go to Sandblock Cisco. It's somewhat of a high priority place, but it's not as high as the middle of the map. In fact, the #1 location at this moment for players in this Battle Royale game mode is everybody's landing at the top of the volcano. So unless you're a good enough player and you're convinced you can fight it out over there, I recommend avoiding going to the middle of the map. Now, my first tip is always look around. Always look around as to where your friends, or enemies, should I say, are landing. Now, in this situation, they're all landing in the same place, which works out good for me because in this situation, these dudes are going to kill each other. I wouldn't recommend landing on a top there either because getting down, you have 4 damage. For me right now, I'm going to have the chance to get like 2 or 3 chests. And with me getting all of these chests, I'm going to get 2 or 3 chests before they even get 1. And in some cases, most of their players aren't even going to get 1. Now, obviously, switching out rarities is a big thing. This pistol I've got right now, it's not really that good. Now, this default weapon, which is a primary section, it's not a bad start. As long as you have a decent weapon at the start, you should be okay. Now, this guy, we're going to get rid of him. He's causing a little bit of problems. There's a guy right behind me as well. Now, this guy's got a close-range weapon, so we need to kind of stay away from him. Now, he's noticed that he's got a close-range weapon, so we're going to kill this guy. See, he's dead. Always stay away from this. So I'll show you why, because this is one of the best weapons in the game, and I think he might have a somewhat similar weapon to me. He does. He does have a similar weapon, but he's too busy loading it. This is one of the best weapons in the game, so if you see anyone carrying this, always back up. Don't stand by them. Honestly, guys, that is one of the best tips. The amount of people that I've killed using this. Now, if you do have this, don't run with it out. It's a close-range weapon, so you're not really going to get someone who's all the way down there. And once they see you've got this, they're just going to stay away from you. So first tip is to make sure you know the ranges of each weapon, which I'm pretty sure most of you do. I'm happy to stick with the weapon load that I've got right now. Obviously, getting these is really important as well. Oh, I think it produced more of these. That's a shame, because we got this in a small chest. So we killed, how many kills? We got 2 kills. So 2 of the dudes that landed are already dead. That leaves, I think, possibly at least 1 more. Now, these are garbage. Even though their rarity is quite good, they are garbage. I recommend taking or keeping this because any form of long-range weapon, especially after the first couple of zones, is better. There's another guy here, and we're going to get him as well. He didn't even realize. I mean, he's got the Battle Royale weapon, dude. He's dropped me the perfect combination for today's video. So I'm going to get rid of this. So just to explain to you, I'm taking this backup weapon. The reason why we're taking this backup weapon is it produces an effect. Any form of effects weapons are really good in this game. Sniper, Wyvern has the poison. There's another example. Anything that does damage like that is always a good one. And we're going to get rid of this because this, at this moment, for me, and I think for everybody, is the best weapon in the game. The only downfall I have with this weapon is it doesn't really produce enough bullets. But if you're lucky enough, you will find bullets around this map. Now, I don't necessarily need to open chests and the zone is coming in, so we're just going to have to run. I do have full armor and full health, so hopefully we don't lose too much. In some cases, you are going to lose health, so you are going to lose armor, but with it being the first zone, it's not really a big deal. And here comes the zone, so I'm going to let it get me. And then we're just going to grab this. First zone isn't too much to worry about. It's when you get into like the 3rd zone, that's when things start to do chunk damage. So if you do land quite far away, don't worry about it. Because as you can see, when we're running along, we're going to find ourselves a lot of armor. Now, I know I'm talking a lot and there's a lot to take in with this gameplay, guys. But, oh, somebody's died here. But the main reason for me doing this is because I don't want to have to cut up the videos and explain it that way. I think the best way to learn is to see people play. If you're a fan of Fortnite, you more than likely watch a lot of Fortnite pros, whether it's Ninja or Tfue. I would take those. If I had my previous weapon, I would have taken those. But this weapon is just, it's unbelievable. I can't see myself losing with this weapon. This guy, look at it. It's just an absolute laser. And even better, this guy has brought me this. Now, I'm keeping this. I'm not taking the Apocalypse. It's good, but I think this is a little bit better at this moment. Especially since it has more bullets. Apocalypse is good, but I just don't think it's the best weapon anymore. Now, somebody did drop a gold chest over here. So we need to make sure we keep an eye on that. Always keep an eye on where the chests are. Whether you grab them or not, always remember in what direction the players are at. There's not that many alive, so I'm pretty convinced we should win this. If we kill this dude who's right there, we should win this. He's dead. I think they both killed each other. They did manage to kill each other. And I got myself an assist. So I'm happy with that. What do they have? Okay, well, Battle Royale revolver. All Battle Royale weapons are the best in this game. I'm going to take this because I think this is a little bit better than that weapon. I would take the Ash Burner, but it's not as good. It really isn't. For the quality that weapon is, which is a Battle Royale weapon, it's not that good. It's the only Battle Royale weapon which I don't regularly take. Now, I take this. The reason why I take this is because it's kind of got the same power as a sniper. Although it's a backup weapon, the power that this thing has is unbelievable. There's only 3 players alive. We're going to definitely get this. In some cases, I would bait these. If there was more players alive, I would definitely bait these. But the guys that have alive, hey, they both got 4 kills. Well, one's got 4 kills and one's got 3. So they don't seem to be too bad. Come on. And even better. I prefer... See, here's an interesting one. People always say what's better, the Wyvern or the Battle Royale Sniper. Now, I think it's all down to preference. This does have a poison effect, so poison's always a good thing to have. But I prefer power, and I think the Battle Royale Sniper has a little bit more power. I'm going to try and let these guys kill each other if I can. And in this situation, take the high ground. Especially with the weapons I've got, I'm going to take the high ground. And always remember your surroundings. There's some extra... I'm going to crouch here. There's some extra armor over there, so if you do take damage, at least I know there's some extra armor in the zone. These guys haven't seen me, so crouching is always a big thing to do as well. And that guy's dead, and I'm pretty sure we just took the first victory. So I know there's a lot to go through. I will play a couple more games to try and teach you guys, but this is raw footage, me recording raw gameplay, no skipping, no cutting. It can really be that easy for you to get a victory in the game. Now, for this next gameplay, I am going to jump in a high priority place. Why? Because I want to show you the situation that we can get in. Basically, how to get out of a bad situation. So we're going to jump right on top of where that portal is, because a lot of people like to go there. So I want to show you how to get out of a sticky situation, because if you're like me, you will end up in a couple of sticky situations, and maybe you do want to have a fast-paced game. You don't want to have to get your weapons and not really use them, or you don't really want to get involved with people. Now, there's 2 things that can happen here. I'm going to land and get a chest, or I'm going to land and not get a chest. Now that they've got portals up there, you can get out of the situation quite easily. So for me, I think there might be a chest under here, and I've landed quite soon. So we have landed quite soon, and somebody did land with me. Now, these guys are going to be in a little bit of trouble because I got the weapon and they didn't. Now, they're going to run away. I'm going to kill this guy first. Dude, how is he not dead? He's taking it, dude. He took it. And there's another guy right there. And I don't know what he's doing, but I think he wants to try and team. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what he was doing. But either way, if you don't get a chest, don't do what they did and stand there. Jump straight through and leave. All right? Because this guy's got a weapon too. He's coming through to fight. That's the thing. Come on. Be really careful with the weapons that the enemies have. He had a poison effect, which is this one. And I would prefer taking this one and the flamethrower. Flamethrower is good, but you just witnessed that if those players were any good, they probably would have attacked me and killed me. Now, I think everybody that was near me is now dead. In some cases, people will land over there. But I'm here to teach you in certain circumstances. I've only ended up with 2 kills. I don't know how I haven't ended up with 3. That place is empty. No one's been down there yet. So we'll go over there. Because I don't want to go through the portal unless I need to. And right now, we really don't need to. Right now, we need weapons. And there is a guy over there. There is a dude over there. And I think he might actually have vandals. And if he does, stay away. Unless he gets close to you. Which might be a thing. He doesn't seem interested. He seems a little not wanting to fight. Oh, he's got a poison weapon as well. And I think he's got the red... Oh, he's got dualies. Okay, we want to try and get them from him. He's got dualies. Unlucky for him, he wasn't that good of a player. And he wasn't that great either. Alright, so we got 2 effects weapons here. Again, this is down to preference. I don't want to get caught out here. This is down to preference on what you take. You either take this one, which I think is a little bit more accurate than this one. I think you can fire this one a little bit more. But that one, I think, does a little bit more damage. But I'm keeping this one for now. Now, this is the rocket jumping weapon. So you can actually rocket jump in this game. Which is... Alright, stay away from that. That is definitely not something you want to deal with. Now, I don't think those bullets can go through this. Don't think those large bullets can go through defenses, but these bullets can. Dual machine guns, they're always really good. Why? Because they produce a lot of ammo. I've also picked up a couple of snipers here. So this one, I really like. I've enjoyed the poison dart, poison hunter for quite some time. This one is the triple burst. This, for me, is the worst in the Battle Royale. For the grade of its weapon, it's garbage, and I don't recommend taking that. So if you do have the choice between these two, stick with this one. It's kind of like just a smaller, weaker version of the Wyvern. Now, I would take that, but in some situations, if you are really far away from the zone, you can just rocket jump dudes. You can get across the map incredibly fast. Now, people find it hard to deal with that, so this weapon is literally used for rocket jumping. And in my situation right now, I really don't have that much health. So I think health is kind of a priority for me. I mean, I've got 45 and 25. It's not bad, but it's definitely not that good. We're going to try and get this, which is going to be an airdrop. And I know I'm talking a lot, and a lot of you guys are probably sitting there like, shut up, dude. I know that. But the importance of... This is quite risky. I don't recommend going for these unless you're confident that you'll come out on top. But the reason why I'm going for this is I have no health and I have no armor, and these produce both of them, so I'll be back to full strength. I'm not taking the Ash because, again, I've got the rocket jump. We're selecting this one for today's video. And we can get across the map quite fast. And you don't take damage, by the way. Well, that time I did take a little bit of damage, but I think that was full damage. I lost a little bit of my armor. But you can see how fast we got across the map there. Especially if you're in a sticky situation, maybe you're fighting someone near the zone and you don't want to leave because you think they could kill you. That's when you need to back out. Now, I'm a fan of primary section weapons, and I don't have a really good primary section here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to my dualies, because these can be kind of classed as another primary section weapon. They come with an incredible amount of ammo. 70 bullets in the chamber, so you're not really going to have to reload it that much. And if you're lucky, you'll grab even more. And I do see some armor over here. Let's grab it. Let's go. There's also a couple of portals around the map. Like I said, use the portals to your advantage. There's some extra armor over there. Now, I still think there could be 1 or 2 players behind me. Unless they've gone that way into the zone. Always be careful with the zone, guys. The zone comes in. Players will also come in with it as well. So just because you're safe doesn't mean that everybody else is inside the zone just yet. And this is where it can pay in your favor. Because if someone's outside the zone, their main focus is to get inside the zone. So you can just target them. Now, I don't think anyone's outside. And if they are outside, they're most likely going to die. And I do see an airdrop. I do see that. What I'm going to do, though, is to find out what's inside of it. We're going to shoot it. Now, this guy... he's going for it. I knew he was going for it. If you've got full health and full armor, you could go for it, but if you've got a decent sniper, just pop the chest and find out what's in there. Now he's died, because his main focus was the chest. I've got all of his loot, and I've also got whatever was in the drop, which is another Ashbringer. I don't recommend the Ashbringer, but I will take this. What else do we have here? Armor, bullets. I don't want the Ash. We don't need it. Let's get inside the zone. There's only 3 players like last time. 6 kills, not too bad. I've not really been in any bad situations, though. So I really hope that the next gameplay is going to be a little bit tougher for me. How many kills have they got? 2 and 1. Always keep an eye on the kills as well, because you'll learn if there's good players in your game, if there's not good players. Right. Basically, watch out for the campers, dudes. I'm taking the high ground as well, just to keep an eye. There's a dude right there. He's got Battle Royale sniper. He does see me, just about. He doesn't really have accuracy, though. He hit me once. See if we can get him out, because he's nearly dead. Come on, there you go. I don't know why he didn't... Oh, there's another guy. There's another dude. It's the last guy. Right, I'm going to be smart here. He's going to have to come to me. I've already hit him. I know he's lost a little bit of health. This guy's got a Battle Royale sniper. I prefer the Battle Royale sniper. Now, this is the kind of situation that I will use the Predator, simply because of its close range. I don't recommend using the Predator all game, but towards the end, you can definitely certainly use it. Right, we're going to get this guy, man. He has no chance, dude. He doesn't stand a chance against this, man. See, the Predator is good, but as you've seen, I had 200 health there. 100 armor, 100 health, and I ended up with 77. The Predator is good really start game and usually towards the end. So I brought you my experience in 2 games. We've won both of them. I'm going to go to school this gameplay. School is a very high popular place as well. I'm trying to bring you guys different kinds of gameplays. So first one, we landed slightly out the way. Still managed to kill a couple of people. That last game, we had, well, a risky start. It's always a risky start to land with other players, because if they get a weapon, you're kind of in trouble. This game, we're going to school. Why? Because for one, it's my favorite place to go, and I do see a gold chest there, and I don't really see anyone going for it. It is a bit risky going for these ones, and if someone's in front of you and you know they're in front of you, avoid going for that chest. People might see me, and they might think that they can get there before me, but I'm going to get this weapon before anyone, and it could literally be anything. So this time, we ended up with a really heavy weapon. See, I see another dude as well. I'm pretending I haven't seen him. I was going to... Oh, that was close. See, there's a blue chest right there, and I think he's going for it. He is going for it. And he's dead. He's dead. I don't like the charge shot weapons, but they do produce a big amount of damage. I'm lagging a little bit here. Okay, sorry about that. We did receive a little bit of lag. It hasn't frozen for quite some time, so I'm hoping the stability keeps going. Let's keep opening these chests. Default weapon. Okay, so this is the first time that I've got the default weapon. It's actually not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. It produces, like, it's got a really good fire rate, so it does a lot of damage over time. The first time the default was introduced, it really didn't do that much damage. And I know I said I was going to go to school, and I've not completely gone to school. So we're going to go over there anyway. I ended up picking up a dragon. What else did we manage to get here? Oh, I will take this. This used to be the best weapon in the Battle Royale. It has been later nerfed, but again, this weapon has 60 bullets in the chamber. Any weapon that has large amount of bullets in the chamber, I recommend keeping them. Until you find like a Battle Royale weapon or the Vandals or something like that. But no one must have landed here because no one's taken these. I'll stick with Flamethrower for now. That's always a backup weapon. Nobody landed around here because there's still a couple things lurking around. Right. Hey, for me, it's worked out pretty well. People used to always come here. I feel like the developers should put a couple more chests in this situation. There's still 27 players alive. I know I've not gone for all the chests. I've got a decent loadout. I really don't need to worry about, brown chests, because they're not going to really produce anything fantastic. I mean, they'll produce some decent things, but you want to go for blue chests and higher. So this is produced. There you go. That's nice. I'm going to reload this as well. I will use this for a little bit. Until I do come across something a little bit better. And there's another guy coming here. And he has the jumping weapon, which I believe he's going to try and use as an actual weapon. And not so much for getting out of this situation. He could have used that and escaped. I'll take this as well. There's another guy over there. Right. I think he may have seen me. I'm going to wait for him to jump over. What's he got? Oh, he's got a decent weapon. He's actually got a decent weapon, right? I'm going to back away now. Takes a little bit of time to load that weapon. So I'm just going to back away. Don't worry, I'm not going to fight him. I'm just going to wait for him to come close to me. There you go. Backed away. I refuse to take damage in close situations. I should have died there. In all honesty, guys, I should have died there. Predator, I'm not taking it right now. There's too many players on the battlefield for me to take that. There's another guy over there who really hasn't got a clue what's going on. I don't recommend getting in a car. That's another top tip. Don't get in a vehicle unless it's a squad game. Even in a squad game, it's quite risky. And I'm going to take this as well because they're better. And the zone's coming in. Oh, we nearly got caught up by the zone here. I'm going to take a little bit of damage. Shouldn't be too much, though. Alright, my aim now is to focus on health. So make sure all my weapons are fully reloaded, which I believe they are. This only holds 5 in the chamber. This is quite slow, the solar cannon. It's quite slow in Battle Royale. We've already killed most people in this area, so we're going to go straight. And hopefully find ourselves some extra bullets, armor, and health. Right now, so once you've got a decent loadout, guys, don't focus on chests. Focus on bullets, armor, and health. Unless it's a blue chest, and you can kind of take it. Especially if there's no one around you. This is going to be a tricky game, this one. What are you giving me? Okay, we don't need that. I mean, I've got a lot of bullets in my primary section weapon. Ah, finally, some health. There you go. Health. Chest. Don't need it. Chest. Don't need it. I think there's a blue chest all the way down there as well. It's too far outside the zone, so I'm not going to go for it. It landed quite far away. I'm on 140 health now, so that's quite good. Always make sure you have at least 100 health. Health is such a big thing in this game. As you've seen in that last game, I should have died by that dude who had the Wyvern, but because I had 100 health and 100 armor, we managed to win. 7 players, 4 kills. These really haven't been high kill games. Going for high kill games is a different ball game. Right now, I'm here to teach you the win. If you really wanted to, you could camp it out, but that's not the play style that most of you guys have subscribed for. Most of you want to see kills, wins, and how to get the wins. So we're on a high, we've got the high ground here. There's a couple of shots over there. So one of the players who's over there is going to have to come towards us. So we're going to wait for them to come over. And I think they might have been rocket jumping, unless they were fighting someone. Ah, there's a dude right there. He has no idea where these shots are coming from. And he's died. He died by the poison. That's why I love poison weapons. I'll go and check what he's got, but I don't know if he had anything good, because it didn't look like he was holding anything good. He was holding his heavy section weapon. Yeah, he really didn't have anything great. Very, very average. He had the triple burst. Poor guy. Probably got a gold chest and thought, I've hit the jackpot. Instead, he died. Right, these last couple of players, they're kind of hidden. They're kind of hidden. You don't need to force kills, by the way, and someone does have a Battle Royale revolver, so I gotta be really careful. Because like I said, that thing's like a backup sniper rifle. There's health down there. Emergency health. There is a blue chest down there, or an airdrop chest, should I say. There's a portal over there as well. There's actually another player right there. He hasn't seen me and he's dead. I think he's the guy with the revolver. It is. Okay, he was looking over in that direction, so maybe there's another player over there. It's a 1v1 anyway. Oh, this guy had vandals. The first part of the gameplay that I've had vandals. He must have killed someone. I recommend always taking vandals. Always. And every Battle Royale weapon I recommend taking apart from the Ash Bringer Burner. The Ash Poop. This last dude's got 1 kill and he's called himself a noob. Got a feeling he's going to be camping this gameplay. Now I'm going to go towards this blue chest, but I'm going to try and bait it. Everyone is drawn to the chests, including myself. Whenever we see a chest, we always want to go for it. I don't see this dude though. I reckon he's cooped up inside of one of those houses up there. Because he hasn't moved. Let's see what we get anyway. We get... I can't really tell what it is. What is it? It's primary. But I'm going to give it a miss this game. I think my loadout's good enough. Let's find out where this guy is hiding. If you want to bait someone, just run around the houses. Because, of course... they'll be able to see your footsteps. He's inside of here. There he is. Tell you what, right? For this gameplay, does he jump down? There he is. I see you, man. There you go. Whew, he nearly got me. He was crouching. He was waiting until he's seen footsteps. Fortunate enough for us, we baited him. We got the victory. 3 games, 3 wins. Lots to take in today's video, lots of explanations. I just hope that you did learn something new, and if you did, let me know in the comment section what you did learn, because that was 3 solid games that, to me, really didn't, they were just average games for me, and the game is frozen again. So after today's video, we went from 407 to 410. I'm on my way to 500 victories. I think we did do a couple of challenges as well. We did get 60 coins, done. Pretty sure one of them was achieve first place in Battle Royale, but apparently we've not got that done. Apparently we didn't... oh, heal teammates. Either way, I'm not here to focus on challenges. I'm here to teach you guys on how to win 10 chests. We've been stacking them up. But guys, that's my first guide. If you have any questions or any other videos that you'd like me to focus on, like guides-wise, let me know in the comment section. Have a great day, stay beautiful. And now, go and get your Battle Royale victories. Catch you next time.